So, quick Roarmulus Twins guide for people who want to farm this quickly. This is not a speedrun guide, but it's a speed farming guide, in case you want to farm tokens for schemer's crops or whatnot. The gear you want to be bringing for this would be acheron, ideally. I do not have an acheron because I have skill issue, so you're gonna have to bear with combustor gameplay, which shouldn't affect it too much, but acheron does do a bit better. Arcana, this will be useful for just consistency and hitting switches, because other guns have a little bit of a wonky hitbox with it. Wintergrave is going to be useful for killing the boss, and Dark Retribution for a few skips on the switches, as you'll see in the guide. Any armor works for this. I use Chaos because I want to have charge time reduction, and you should be using it too, but I'm not here for meta propaganda. And any battle sprite works. Seraphings does good for one specific part here, maybe a few more, depending on how you use it. Dracon's alright, Masquerade is just there. We start off by going to the left side. Hit the switch. Hit it again. Charge your Dark Retribution. Position it so that the orbs hit the switch. And then it will hit the switch for you to let you through. I know I said this is a speed farming guide, and you will be getting a bit of crowns from this, but mostly from the forced fights in the arenas. We won't be looting the optional enemies. Here you can pre-charge your Wintergrave thing if the trap timing works out and the trap is off by the time you reach here, and kill that Quicksilver quickly, as you saw. Second wave, you kill from right to left to increase your speed in this, because you want to make it to the right and to the left and take down the Mender first. Ideally, you'd want to be looting in the direction that you're going, so you take the kills on the left first. I know that I'm going to be going to the right side when I'm done with the room anyway, so I start killing from left to right, and pick up loot as I go. This fight would have been a lot faster if I had an acheron, but whatever. You get the gist of it. You can use charges in the same exact timings that I use my combustor charge. Acheron would perform just as well there. You can Seraphing's Ray from here if you're running Seraphings. And depending on RNG, this might remove the missiles from your path. But the missile spawns are random, so there's a chance that the chain gets interrupted and only a portion of it gets removed, instead of the full chain like we did in this run. That one was pretty lucky. You can pre-fire a Seraphing's Ray here. Start breaking these while they despawn, because mechas take forever to despawn. Throw a vial from here to this one. You do not want to hit both of them. It's a common mistake many people do of hitting both the switches first, and then they activate this button, and then the traps are still on and you can't turn them off. Once you get to this platform, you are in range to throw a vial at this. Seraphing's shield does help you to close the distance quicker in case the traps at the bottom are up. It generally lasts for 2 trap panels. In this room, you just want to remember the enemy spawn positions and prepare your charge before they spawn. That was unfortunate. These Quicksilvers are another example of why Acheron would be doing much better than Combustor, because 2 to 3 normal attacks of the Acheron would kill and be more accurate. Also, I should mention, if you're running a duo run of this in the last arena of this room, you could have your duo partner bring a vortex to suck in the enemies on the second and third wave, just to speed along your kill on them. Here, just hit the switch. Amazing. Thank you again. I'll just sit here and wait a bit, don't worry. And alright, continuing with the guide. Okay, there's no box there. You can Seraphing Shield here just to not get any annoying hits from the Quicksilvers. Here you Dark Retribution and just run through. Hit the switch once, kill the puppy, kill this, then hit the switch once again. Do not hit the switch anymore. This is another spot where if you have a duo partner, they could Electron Vortex on these grouped enemies. Yeah, screw that. Here, Dark Retribution, hit the switch once, and then run through. Here you want to be going on the top side just because it's a bit faster. Seraphing Shield here. That specific timing for a Seraphing Shield helps you avoid taking damage from the traps at the end, and also the missiles. In this part, you want to be quick, put your Dark Retribution here, against the switch. One in each spot. And then you see it got rid of most of the mush blocks for you. And you only have to switch through a little bit of this. My biggest tip here is use your dashes to de-aggro the enemies so that you don't have to deal with them much. And also try to get a view from the bottom side of the map since it's easier to see where the missiles are and to get the timings right. Put this on purple. And there you are. Now for the boss fight. So usually this part is very RNG dependent. The boss could really screw you over, keep you stuck for minutes straight, and just not hitting each other. But the initial phase, you can get a good 3 phases done. You just have to get the timings very precise. So you hit the switch here, get the left one's rockets to hit the right. Notice how one set of missiles is still going here. You want to follow it. Get the timing right. Hit the switch there. And this fires one more set. That's going to hit the right side one. Now this is going to hit the left side one. And this is the RNG dependent part. Not much you can do about this. Besides getting the timing on the first volley of missiles easy, better than I am. But it's 2 a.m., that's my excuse. There you go. And there's your short and simple guide to Roarmulus twins.